Happy New Year! It is finally 2017 and I wanted to come on here and bring you some of my all-time favorite things of 2016. I was going to do a video on my favorite and least favorite books, but you know what? It was not the best reading year for me. Everything else was pretty darn good. So I wanted to get a little more personal. I wanted to talk about more things other than books, even though I know this is a book channel, but I don't know. I feel like in 2017 I want to just incorporate more and hopefully I can. I don't know. I am going to talk about my favorite book of the year because it is a book channel. I'll just get that out of the way. So this might not come as a surprise, but my favorite book of 2016 was It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. Now, because I have a lot to talk about, I will link below or up on the cards my review of this. I have two reviews, a spoiler and a spoiler-free review that you guys can watch and discuss why I love this book so much. It is bloody amazing and just, you have to read it. Definitely give it a try and go ahead and read it. So I want to discuss movies. I feel like this year too, I haven't been watching that many movies in the theater. I watched maybe like 3 or 4. I think my two favorite ones that I watched in the theater were Me Before You, amazing, and Zootopia. Zootopia was life. Probably one of the best animated movies. Just had such a great storyline, just great meaning behind it. Those were two of my favorite that were new for 2016. TV shows. This was the year of TV shows. I'm gonna talk about one in particular in a couple of minutes. A new show that I started to watch was Friday Night Lights, and it's not a new show. I'm not done with it. It's one of those shows where I do not want it to end. I can't binge watch Friday Night Lights. After season 3, I watched the 3 seasons over a course of a few months. I want it to last as long as it can. If someone were to watch me as I'm watching this show, I don't know what they think I'm watching, but every episode I'm just it gives me all the feels. It's such an incredible show. The characters, I cry all the time. It's a show that I know once I'm done, it's gonna be in my top 5 favorite shows of all time. The other show I've been watching is Stranger Things. I finished that as soon as it came out. Such a good show. It gives me that 80s Stephen King vibe. The actors on this show are amazing. These kids are I want to be them, okay? 11, I want to be her. I want to be all of them. It has such a cool concept, parallel universes. The whole show was so fun to binge watch. I cannot wait for season 2. Another show is This Is Us on NBC. Oh my god. As you know, there's a character on this show that is heavyset, and it's the first time you really see someone bigger on a primetime show. I know you had Mike and Molly, but it didn't. Mike and Molly did not go in depth of what it's like to live as a fat person in this world. This show hits the nail on the head for me. I know there's some controversy on that, but for me it's real and I live it every day. I still do. So yeah, it hits home for me. If you guys saw the mid-season finale, I cry every episode. It's so emotional and so raw, and you guys have to watch it. Next, I didn't know if this was gonna be my favorite show of 2016, but holy shit. When I say I am obsessed with this show, and that is The OA on Netflix. I binged it. It felt like a book. Each episode is a chapter, and literally when it was over, when you read such an amazing book and you're I need to start back on chapter 1, that is OA for me. I can't even describe the show because I'm just gonna spoil it for you, but this show has so many hidden meanings, filled with a lot of hidden metaphors, and this show is bigger than what it's portrayed as. There's just so much deeper meaning behind it about life. This show really struck me. The ending, if you watched it, but that ending, I was bawling. There's this thing on the show, it's called The Movement, and I need to learn it. People want to call it dance, but the creators of the show don't like to call it that. That's good. I know people are comparing it to Stranger Things. It's not the same, but honestly I think it's way better than Stranger Things, but I love them both. Okay, I want to talk about music real quick. I rarely listen to new things, But this year I have been obsessed with the Chainsmokers album. Their album is so freaking good. Like, I'm not into EDM at all, or dubstep, whatever that house music is. I'm not into it one bit. But Chainsmokers, what I love is that they have that same like good beat, but the lyrics and the music in this are just way better, and there are some like really amazing songs on their album. They're just so good to like just jam out to. Like, if I'm cleaning my room, I'm just dancing. It's such a fun-filled album with a lot of heart and soul, as well as I've been obsessed with the Suicide Squad album. Probably enjoyed the album more than the movie. The movie was good, but when I finished the movie, I went on Spotify and I downloaded that entire album, and I've been listening to it ever since. So those are two albums that I'm obsessed with. Now I want to talk about some YouTube favorites of mine. I want to give a special shout out to my best friend Samantha. She started her YouTube channel in 2016. It has grown so much. I'm so proud of her. Like a lifestyle channel mixed with mukbang. If you know as well, me, 2016, I've been obsessed. Mukbangs have been my obsession. If you don't know, it's like an eating show online. So she's been doing those and just hauls and favorites. Loves to talk about like everyday topics. She gets real and she never holds back. I've known her most of my life and we grew up together, so I would love it if you guys could check her out and subscribe to her. I think you guys would definitely enjoy her channel if you are wanting a good laugh, because you definitely will get a good laugh. And definitely show her some love. Another thing I've been obsessed with on YouTube has been Shane Dawson's conspiracy theories, his Mandela effects. I watch them always late at night and I'm like terrified. You would never think a Shane Dawson video would scare me, but they scare me. His conspiracy theories scare the living shit out of me. Now, before I was ever obsessed with books, I was obsessed with makeup. I still am. So I want to talk about some makeup that I've been obsessed with over this year. It's from NYX. The liquid suede lipsticks. They're almost like liquid lipsticks. These, oh my god. Now they're not like stain proof, like if you're gonna kiss someone, if you're gonna drink something, and it's gonna come off. But these feel so good on your lips because they're matte, but they're so like creamy. The lasting power is good. They're just so comfortable, and I need to get more colors, like more just everyday ones. Next is one of my favorite mascaras of all time. That's the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. It is life. Like, I would never get a high-end mascara. But I got a sample of this and I fell in love and I had to buy the full size. Like, it's worth it. I could cry, I could sleep in it. It will look perfect. The best mascaras out there. Next is this little sample foundation, but this is the NARS.
Hold up.
This is the All Day Luminous Foundation. So a few months ago, I got the sample of this. They gave me 2 of them. So I've been wanting to like try it out, see how I like it. And it is so good. I'm like, I kind of have like maybe 2 more uses out of it. So it's definitely worth it to get a sample, because you get a lot of uses in this foundation in particular. You only need a tiny bit. But I never wore high-end foundations before, and what a difference it makes. Like, as far as like color match, like it matched me perfectly. It just melts into your skin. It's good coverage, it lasts all day, and yeah, it's a good foundation. Next is the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Setting Spray. This is so good. It's like $12 at the drugstore, I believe. It sets your makeup, removes that like powdery, cakey look. I definitely recommend this for someone who's looking for a cheaper version of like the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. It does the job well. Now I want to kind of talk about my skincare routine for this year. My new additions this year is the Vitamin C Age Defying Serum. I got this at TJ Maxx for like $5. But this stuff I love. I suffer from tons of sunspots, but my face, I suffered a lot over here and over here, but this Vitamin C stops sunspots. It fades out the color, and it is hydrating, and then it does stuff for like brightness and wrinkles. Like, it's an all-around great product. Never use lotion on my skin anymore. I always use oil. This is the 100% pure jojoba oil. I literally apply this than put my makeup on. Like, that's how quickly it absorbs. I definitely swear by jojoba oil. It has definitely helped my skin out a ton, and you could also add it to your hair, your scalp, anywhere on your body. But I just try to take care of my skin as much as I can. But my favorite thing, and it's actually crazy because I got it for Christmas, but this has changed my skin so much, like it's insane. That's the Clarisonic. This is the new one that came out. So it's small and it's waterproof, and you know, it has your little head, and it's mine's like dead. But this has changed the texture of my skin. I was so afraid because my skin is more on the sensitive side. The brush is still soft enough, but it's still, I guess, rough enough to take off every dead skin on my skin, and it leaves your skin feeling like a baby's butt. No joke. I used to have really rough texture on my skin, especially around here, on my chin. Like, it would just be rough, and now it's like gone. Okay, so now I want to talk about more, like, I guess, personal things. If you don't know, or if you know, whatever. Back in May, I had weight loss surgery. So I have a lot of different favorites regarding my surgery. And the first thing that I want to discuss is protein powder. Protein in general is very important after surgery. The one protein brand that I've been loving, I've been using it in my coffees and baking and just everything. That's the Syntrax Nectar Whey Protein in Natural Vanilla. They have every flavor known to man. It's good for me and safe for my new stomach. So I use this pretty much on the daily. I always go with vanilla because I could always add extra flavors, especially like in my coffee, or I could add fruit into my smoothies. So it's just a very versatile protein. So if you're someone who wants protein, especially if you're trying to lose weight as well, I definitely recommend this because it is macro friendly. Another thing that I've been using a lot nowadays are protein bars. I don't use them that often. I actually use this brand more as a dessert. That is the Power Crunch Protein Energy Bar. It's wild berry creme. My favorite one is the salted caramel and just the regular chocolate. It barely has sugar and has 14 grams of protein, which is awesome for me. For like dessert, I'll have like half a bar, and it's just so yummy. One of my other favorites have been the Complete Cookie by Lenny and Larry's. These are vegan cookies. What I normally do is have like a little piece and pop it in the oven. I'll have a microwave because, you know, radiation. I pop it in my toaster oven, get it a little warm, and it's so good. This one's birthday cake. And so good. One of my all-time favorite things of the year, and my favorite thing that I've discovered, has been yoga. Also the gym, but yoga in particular has been so amazing. I figured I don't really have much to show you about yoga, but I have my yoga mat. Yoga has been really amazing for me. I never thought in a million years I would go into a yoga class and do yoga. Walking into a yoga class is intimidating as fuck. I remember my second yoga class, people were doing handstands. It was an open class. It was for beginners and basically people of all levels. But I was like, oh my god, like this shit got real. Yoga has taught me that like I shouldn't like care really about what people think. Like, I may be the biggest person in that yoga class, but guess what? I'm doing it. I'm doing yoga. There's people who think that because I'm bigger that I can't do yoga and I can't put my leg up in the air, but guess what? My leg goes all the way up in the air and I could touch my toes and I could do a lot of moves that I never thought I could do. Yoga has definitely helped me in that department. It's very rewarding after I'm done, and I love when after you're done with a hard working class, you're sweating and your heart rate is up and you're tired, but you just sit there and your yoga teacher tells you to be kind to yourself and to thank yourself for coming in today and doing something great for your body and also for your mind. And it's just, yeah, it's very rewarding and I love it every time I'm done. Yes, I have had some interesting stories with yoga that, yeah, some yoga classes are not for me, but most of them are. Last but not least, I want to talk about something that I did in December. I got a tattoo and it's been my favorite, and I'm so happy that I got it done. It's nothing big, but it's big, I guess, to me. So I'm gonna try to show it. As you can see, I have a lot of sunspots. I told you. So that's my tattoo. It says, "Loosen the fears that bind you." The reason I got that tattoo, it's one of my favorite songs for a very, very long time by Ben Howard. The song's called Cloud 9. He doesn't even have an EP for it. Like, you can only find it on YouTube. I don't even have a downloaded version of the song, I think. I found it one day on YouTube like 5 years ago, and I've been in love with it ever since. Lyric has such a big meaning to me regarding my life and my life with anxiety and fears, and just I'm a big overthinker, and I guess it's just a reminder to loosen that and to let go of those fears in my life. That's why I have it, and I have it on my shoulder, and I'm very, very happy about it, and it didn't hurt at all. So I'm very happy that it didn't hurt. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video and you liked some of my favorites, and you maybe are gonna go out and buy some of them. So that is all for now. So yeah, I'll talk to you in my next video.